Coming from the fan-favorite actress and writer of The Office, the amazingly talented Mindy Kaling, Never Have I Ever will premiere its third season sooner than expected. From some incredible plot details to first-look photos that look really promising, here's everything you need to know about the third installment. Spoilers for Season 2 ahead. Returning cast members.
So you're saying I should just have 2 boyfriends?
Definitely not.
Before we get into details, I had to ask, are you Team Paxton or Team Ben? I'm gonna be honest here, I'm Team Ben, meaning that I was left heartbroken at the end of Season 2. As you already know, Devi finally got together with Paxton, the popular guy in her school. Now, you probably wonder why I stick with Ben, and some of you perhaps hate me about that. But the only reason for me sticking with Ben is because I believe Paxton doesn't deserve a girl such as Devi. Anyway, after many struggles she went through during the second installment, she finally got the chance to publicly date the popular guy. The finale of the second season was an emotional roller coaster. First, Devi was left alone at the winter dance, then Paxton hit her with his Jeep, and finally he took her to the dance. Now let's talk about Ben. I need to mention that he's not perfect either because he obviously has feelings for Devi but stays with Aneesa. In the finale, he seems pretty bothered when he sees Devi dancing with Paxton. The third season will perhaps explore the storyline, and we might even see Ben breaking up with Aneesa. Now that he knows that Devi first chose him, we expect to see a love triangle, one really complicated love triangle.
Like an Indian Kardashian. I want to talk about a major event that could happen. Popping my cherry, Doc.
Oh, Lord.
We are
So who's coming back for the next installment? Well, Maitri Ramakrishnan will return in the lead role, Lee Rodriguez and Ramona Young will come back as Fabiola and Eleanor, and while the original cast members will all return to help the lead character in the upcoming dramatic storylines. John McEnroe will also narrate the third installment, but there's a possibility for Devi to break up with Paxton, continue her friendship with Ben, and start dating this new character who will join the cast next season. Anirudh Pesharodi is the new cast addition for Season 3. Release date. Yes, after what seemed like a decade, the creators of the series confirmed the release date. The third season of the show is set to be released on Friday, August 12, 2022. The new installment will have 10 episodes, and since the second season left us with more questions than answers, the future episodes will have a lot of storylines to explore, meaning that we'll also discover what will happen to Kamala's love life. Will she break off her engagement? What will happen to Nalini? Will she finally move on with her life? As you already know, she's a widow of Mohan and had difficulties while trying to enjoy a loving relationship. Will the protagonist finally realize what's best for her mother? First look photos.
Guys, I need to tell you something.
Luckily, the creators have already released plenty of photos from the forthcoming installment. Here are Devi and Paxton enjoying their relationship in the school hall. Then there are Eleanor, Fabiola, and Devi probably talking about some problems the protagonist has to deal with. Here are Nalini and her beloved daughter. They look like they have a better connection in the third installment, don't you think? There's a photo of Ben and Devi, and from her expression we can sense that they're arguing about something. Perhaps this is when he tells her that Paxton doesn't deserve her. Who knows? There's the beautiful Kamala, and then we see Eleanor holding a t-shirt on which "Plowed by Paxton" is written. Can someone explain this? And last but not the least, we're seeing the new cast addition, Anirudh Pesharodi. What kind of dramatic storylines will Pesharodi get involved in? What do you guys think? Before we continue with some surprising and unexpected theories, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Kamala's uncertain future. As previously mentioned, Kamala might decide to break off the engagement with her fiancé Prashant. In Season 2, she realized that he's not who she believed he is when he gave her some foolish pieces of advice about her sexist boss. Perhaps this is why she thought it was soon for him to propose. What do you guys think? Do you believe it's best for her to break off the engagement? Plot details: a love triangle.
What's so special about this boy anyway?
This. You can scroll.
I'm not gonna scroll.
Thanks to Darren Barnett, one of the creators of the series, we know some plot details regarding the third installment. In an interview with Variety, he said that the next season will explore the protagonist's love life as expected and will see her in a proper relationship. Finally, it's gonna be interesting seeing how Paxton handles being in a relationship, or not, he told Variety. He further explained that we'll also see Paxton doing things very much against the grain in terms of social expectations. Fisher explained to The Hollywood Reporter that despite the protagonist choosing Paxton in the finale, her life will not be less dramatic in future episodes. "I don't know how long it will go," she said. I'm happy to work on it as long as they'll pay me. I love making it. I do think Devi's got very different relationships with these two guys, and you can see her going in either direction. So much of it depends on what the rest of the stories are that we want to tell. With teen shows, everyone is 45 and you have to graduate from high school. I do think the love triangle will be significant for the run of the show. Lang Fisher told Entertainment Tonight that Devi's family members will get more storylines in the forthcoming installment. Rama Krishnan said the next season will feature her character in a proper relationship. According to her, this would be fun because we technically never really have seen her in one. This won't be the last installment of the series, as Never Have I Ever was renewed for a fourth and final season. When it comes to who will Devi choose in the finale, we believe she'll finally realize that she needs to be single for some time in order to focus on herself and deal with grief. The finale might finally bring some closure for her, and she might find the courage to deal with the fact that she lost her father. This is an extremely important storyline, and in these last two seasons, Devi tried hard to ignore the issue. The future episodes might finally break her habit of allowing her emotions to consume her. She also needs to work on those anger issues. With these storylines, she might realize that stalking her mother on a date is a bad idea. Let's hope we'll see more therapy sessions with Dr. Jamie Ryan in future episodes. Ben and Aneesa.
For the record, has not always been him.
In the final scene of the second installment, Ben finds out that Devi did everything to Aneesa because she still had feelings for him. This is a huge deal, and Ben knows it. That's why most fans believe he could try to win Devi's attention in future episodes. Do you guys think he should break up with Aneesa? Let us know. NALINI and Dr. Chris Jackson.
Dr. Jackson, as you know, I am moving my family back to India.
Is that why you're leaving? I assume.
Out of all things promised to happen in the forthcoming installment, I'm most looking forward to seeing NALINI happy. This woman deserved a happily ever after, and I really hope she gets one with Dr. Chris Jackson. In the previous season, she decided to start dating again. There was obviously something between her and Chris, but because of her daughter, they had to go separate ways. As previously mentioned, the writers might give NALINI a break in the future episodes of the series. As you can see, the next installment looks quite promising. The burning questions Season 2 left us with will finally get answered this summer. Until then, share your own theories and hopes about the next season down in the comment section below. We really want to know your choice. Is it Ben or Paxton? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Until then, take care, stay safe, and be happy, guys.